The concept of human dignity comes from the most important document of the 20th century, called the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Adopted by the United Nations on December 10, 1948, the draft text prepared by a Canadian law professor. And it comes right after the horrors of World War II. And what it says, which is a very powerful statement, powerful, the most important statement of the 20th century, is recognizing the inherent dignity and the equal and inalienable rights of all members of the human family. What it says is that whoever is born in this world enters this world with an inherent worth and value that must be respected. And that every person born in this world belongs to something called the human family. That there is a collective kinship. And this concept of inherent dignity, human family, are the foundations along which human rights are built. And there's hardly a social movement that has developed and continues to develop that does not appeal to this concept of inherent dignity, members of the human family, human rights as the basis for the appeal. And that has implications because it puts an obligation on people to recognize this. And it says in Article 25 that in lieu of the fact that people have an inherent dignity, an inherent worth that they bring into the world, everyone has the right to a standard of living adequate for the health and well-being of themselves, including situations where they're unavailable for employment. That the dignity of the person requires that the standard of living be there adequate for their health and well-being. And so the first statement we can make is that poverty is a violation of inherent human dignity. Poverty is an immoral condition people are asked to live in. Now we'll see how people justify that when we talk about blaming people in poverty for their poverty, but let's begin with what this declaration clearly says. And then, next one please.